Poco MTV Shunya Teen represent. Three times the music, three times the talent, and three times the competition. The rap battleground has become fiercer, the competition more intense. तो चलो चलते हैं रैप म्यूजिक के इस रियल वर्ल्ड में. Are you all ready? इतनी आवाज से तो नहीं चलेगा. Are you ready? Okay, so Poco MTV Hustle Junior Teen represent India's biggest rap reality television show is all set to represent India and its youth this time. And with that, let's hear more about the new season and initiatives from Anshul Ailavadi, Business Head, Youth Music and English Entertainment at Viacom 18. Welcome Anshul.
Hi Chaitanya, good to see you. Good afternoon everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today. This is MTV's biggest launch for the year and we're very happy to have you. You know, when season 2 got over, my boss called me and said, "Ek kaam karo Anshul, फटाफट season 3 launch karo." And in my head I felt ये तो होगा नहीं, but I thought I'd talk to Suchi or Suchita, who's the creative force driving Hustle. And I went to her and I said, "Suchi, can we launch season 3 in just 3 months or 4 months?" And she said, "Anshul, no chance." Now those of you who know Suchita know that it's impossible to negotiate with her. So I went back to my boss and I said, "Ye nahi hoga." To which he said, "Anshul, but why?" Because the show's done well, the songs have traveled, advertisers are happy, fans want it, so why can't you just launch it? And ye trend sa nikla, now at least in our business when a show does well, you quickly launch the next season, you don't wait for the entire, for a year or for a full period. And I told him that I think the reason for it is that Hustle is not a show. MTV Hustle is just not a show. It is a cultural movement. And I can't re-engineer a cultural movement on a whim. It takes a lot of effort. आप जरा सोचिए, for almost 1 full year, you have to scour the depth and width of India, find the top emerging hip-hop artists, bring them together to Bombay, make them ready to confront an entire industry by itself and create over 120 original compositions that are distributed worldwide over a period of 3 months. It's a marathon and every stage of the marathon is actually a sprint. But I told my boss one thing. I said, "But I can't promise you a show in 3 months. I promise that we'll do whatever it takes to make Hustle 3.0 much bigger than its predecessor." And I'm very happy to have you here today because we've put all that we can in bringing the next season of Hustle and making it bigger than the previous one. And I'm very grateful to all our partners and well-wishers. You're aware we have Badshah who's continued on this journey with us and he's the one and only stalwart of Indian hip-hop. We have our squad bosses. We are very proud and eager to have them, Ikka, DMC, Dino and EPR. We have Karan Kanchan, who needs no introduction when it comes to the Indian hip-hop scene, who's adding his unique touch and scale and finesse to our music. And we have Anurag as well, whose Desi vibes and Desi signature are really giving us a distinctive feel. So thank you very much. We're very grateful to Poco as well to come on board. It takes, in our business, it's very important to have like-minded patrons and partners, so thank you for that. Also very grateful for T-Series to come on board. One of the unique things about Hustle is that unlike other shows, and I've already clarified this is not a show really, we actually distribute and make our music present across the world on the day the episode drops, for that episode. This by itself is very unique. And to have someone like T-Series who are the OGs in the Indian music scene supporting us, we feel very blessed. I won't talk too much right now. All I can say is that thank you for coming here, right? One thing I can promise you as well. If you have any notion of what Desi hip-hop is, we promise that we will make you question that notion with this season and possibly even redefine it. आपकी उंगलियां जो हैं रिपीट बटन दबा के थक जाएंगी मगर आपके कान वही गाना बार लगातार सुन करके थकेंगे नहीं. ये MTV का बात है. Thank you.
Thank you, Anshul. Anshul, I think आपने जवाब ऑलरेडी दे दिया मेरे अगले सवाल का, बट इस साल का थीम इस सीजन का है represent. What does that mean to you and what do you have to say about that?
So Chaitanya, I'll tell you something very interesting. In today's world now, everything has its rules and boundaries and way. You go to a doctor, the doctor will say prescription जो है ऐसे ही लिखना है. You go to a lawyer, he'll say affidavit का format यही है. You go to a dietitian, even he or she will tell you this is the way you will lose weight. But I think in a world where there's so many rules and so many sort of procedures and gatekeepers, to let something very organic and very indigenous flourish, that is something which is truly special. And this season of Hustle is exactly that. Which is why I say, if you have a definition or a notion in your mind of what Desi hip hop should be, we will question that for you this season.
We're going to break the stereotypes. Right? Anshul, मैंने सुना है, मेरे सूत्रों ने बताया कि हमारे पास कुछ unseen, rare, crazy footage है of what's in store for season 03. Is that true?
That's correct, Chaitanya. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor, my privilege to present to you a exclusive sneak preview of Hustle 03 represent India Ab Tumhari Wali.